Morning, Tamanna, Nivedya, Amin.
Morning, ma'am.
Okay. All of you completed your homework questions? Finding smallest numbers that should be multiplied or divided to get a perfect square. Any doubt, Lakshmi? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So write the next question. Tamanna, you got the answers? Any doubt in homework questions, Tamanna?
No, ma'am.
Okay, good, good. Write the next question. Find the smallest square number find the smallest square number which is divisible by which is divisible by each of 6, 9, 15. 6, 9, 15. Find the smallest number which is divisible by each of 6, 9, 15. 6, 9, 15. Okay, Benedict, shall I ask a question? Benedict, what will be the smallest number? What will be the smallest number which is divisible by 2 or 3 numbers? We have a name for that. The smallest number divisible by given 2 or 3 numbers. What was the name of that number? Lynette?
LCM.
Yes, yes. Who said that?
Ma'am, Isha.
Huh?
Isha.
Isha, good. It is the LCM. LCM is the smallest number, but it is the least common multiple, isn't it? Huh? So it is the smallest number divisible by a given set of numbers. But this question is not find LCM. This question is find the least square number. So what we will do first of all, we will find the LCM of these 3 numbers and we will check whether the LCM is a perfect square number or not. If it is not a perfect square number, we will find the least perfect square number greater than that number. Okay, because that we have already studied how can we find the perfect square number which is divisible by some numbers. Last 2 set of questions you have done. You checked the given numbers are perfect squares or not. If they are not perfect squares, you know how to make them, how to find the next perfect square number. That you have already studied. Either by multiplying or by dividing, you found the perfect square number. Okay. So first of all, here our question is, I will explain the question once again. Here our question is, find the least square number which is divisible by the given 3 numbers. We know that the least number which is divisible by the given numbers are their LCM. LCM of numbers are LCM of 6, 9 and 15. The LCM of 6, 9 and 50 means the least number which is divisible by all these 3 numbers. But our question is find the least square number. So first of all we will find the LCM of 6, 9 and 15. After that, if it is not a square number, we will find the next square number by multiplying the unpaired digit. Okay? Understood the question, Lakshmi? Shall we start?
Yes,
So
yes,
first,
ma'am.
okay. So first of all, we will find the LCM of the given numbers. Okay. So you write a sentence. After that, we can find as LCM. This problem has two steps. This problem has only in this question you write this sentence. After that, you can directly go to LCM. This problem has two steps. Two steps. First, find the least number. First, find the least number divisible by each of 6, 9, 15. 6, 9, 15. That is LCM of 6, 9, 15. If it is not a second step, if it is not a perfect square number, find the next square number by multiplying LCM by the unpaired digit. First of all, we will find the LCM of the given numbers, and if it is not a perfect square number, we will multiply LCM by the unpaired digit. Okay? So first, all of you find LCM of 6, 9, 15. Find LCM of 6, 9, 15. 6, 9, 15. So LCM is 3 into 2 into 3 into 5 equal to in an order we will write. Equal to what?
90.
90. 90 is not a 90 is not a perfect square number. Which are the numbers are unpaired? 2 and 5 are unpaired. 2 and 5 are unpaired. Therefore, multiply 90 into
10.
10. That is 900. Which is a perfect square number. Therefore 900 is the least square number. 900 is the least square number divisible by each of 6, 9 and 15. 6, 9 and 15. 900 is the least square number divisible by each of 6, 9 and 15. Very important type of questions. Not only for your examination, some of the competitive exams also you can find this type of questions. So mark it. And if you are a math loving student, you can keep a notebook. I don't know whether you are already keeping a notebook. You keep a notebook, not for this year. You can keep a book such that if you found something special notes, you can write all those notes or problems like this in that notebook and keep it with you for all your lifetime. Okay, because whenever you are going to higher classes, there is a chance for getting these type of simple questions. So it is better you keep a notebook, mathematics notebook, not for this year, for your lifetime. Keep it with you, and whenever you see some special notes on maths or some special problems, write those notes or problems in that book. It will be very useful in your future when you are going for some competitive exams or some tests or quizzes. It will be very helpful. Okay? Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay, shall I give one more question? The same type. So find the smallest number which is divisible by each of 4, 9, 10. Find the smallest number which is divisible by each of 4, 9, 10. Amin, understood the first problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do the next. Find the smallest number, smallest square number. Find the smallest square number which is divisible by each of 4, 9, 10. Suryadev, you understood? Suryadev, understood? First problem? Okay, do it. Do the second one. The numbers are 4, 9, 10. First, you may find LCM of 4, 9, 10. LCM of 4, 9, 10. 4, 9, 10. First, find. Benedict, your video is blurred. We can't see your face properly. Something is there on the camera, I think. You just swipe it. Something is there on your camera.
Yes, ma'am.
Now also, now it is a little bit clear. Now it's okay. It's okay now. Oh. Okay, Advait, got LCM? 4, 9, 10. LCM is?
Is it 180?
Yes. LCM is 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Is it a perfect square number, Ken? Is it a perfect square number?
No, ma'am.
No. So 180 is not a perfect square number.
There is one more 3.
One more 3. 2 3s are there. Yes. 3,
By
3,
2.
9 here. Okay, understood. So here also 9. So 3. So it is equal to 3 into 3 into 5. 180, not a perfect square number. Perfect square number. So to get a perfect square, we should multiply 180 by which number?
5.
5. 180 into 5 is?
900.
900. So therefore, 900 is a perfect square number. Perfect square number. Therefore, 900 is the least square number divisible by 4, 9, 10. Divisible by 4, 9, 10. For your second MCQ, the portions after the first MCQ. Which are they? Which are the portions?
Exponents and
Exponents, then
mensuration.
mensuration, and
Only that then this
this chapter. 3 chapters. Exponents, mensuration, and this chapter. Start studying. I will send some revision problems also. Okay. And you have a homework question 8, 15, 20. Homework is same. Find the least square number divisible by 8, 15, 20. Least square number divisible by 8, 15, 20. Write the next question. The students of class 8A of class 8A. Students of class 8A donated
ma'am,
mm,
ma'am, can you repeat that homework question once again?
8, 15, 20.
Okay, ma'am.
Donated rupees 2,000 for 2,401, 2,401 for Prime Minister's Fund, National Relief Fund, for prime ministers, relief fund. Prime ministers relief fund. Each student donated as many rupees. Each student donated as many rupees as the number of students. As the number of students. Find the number of students in the class. Find the students of class 8A donated 2,401 to Prime Minister's Relief Fund. And each student donated an amount which is equal to number of students of the class. So question, how many students are there in the class? How many students are there in the class? How can we find it?
Ma'am, root 2401.
Yes. Number of students, the amount are equal. Let the number of students be x. Then amount also will be x. So x into x gives 2401. So x square, so root of 2400 will give the number of students, also the amount donated by each student. Okay, so start. Let the number of students be x. Let the number of students x. Amount donated by each student is also equal to x. Therefore, x into x equal to 2401. Number of students and the amount donated by each student is equal to are same. If 10 students are there, they will donate, each will donate 10 rupees. If 25 students are there, each will donate 25 rupees. So number of students and the amount donated by each students are same. So amount is given. Amount is 2401. So x into x gives 2401 or x square equal to 2401. X square also equal to 2401. So x, we need x, that is root of x square, that is root of 2401. Find root of 2401. Prime factorize 2401. Prime factorize 2401 and find its root. Next class, we are going to study how we can find root not by prime factorization, some other method, easiest method. Lakshmi? Lakshmi Nandakumar, find root of 2401. Which are the factors? Factors are Ken. Which one is the first factor? Hmm? First factor is
7.
7. Then
343.
mm,
7.
again 7. 343 is the cube of 7. 343 is the cube of 7, so it is 49. So 7 into 7 into 7 into 7. So root of 2401 equal to 7 into 7, 49. 7 into 7, 49. So there are 49 students are there in the class. 49 students are there in the class, and each student donate how much? Each student donate rupees 49. Each student donate rupees 49. There are 49 students are there in the class, and each student donate rupees 49. Shall I give the next question? Right, next question. 2025 plants are to be planted. 2025 plants. 2025 are to be planted. 2025 plants are to be planted in a garden in such a way that in a garden in such a way that in such a way that in such a way that each row contains as many plants each row contains as many plants as the number of rows, as the number of row. Number of rows. Find the number of rows and number of plants Rows and number of plants. Plants in each row. Read the question. 2025 plants. We have 2025 plants. We need to plant it in rows. Number of plants in each row should be equal to the number of rows. So what need to find? How can we find number of plants in each row and number of the rows? Number of plants.
2025.
Yes. Number of? Lynette, how can we find number of rows in each? Number of rows is equal to number of plants in each row. And total we have 2025 plants. Total we have 2025 plants. We need to plant. Number of rows is equal to number of plants in each row. So how can we find number of rows? That is number of plants in each row. How can we find, Lynette?
Ma'am, we should find the root of.
Yes. It is finding the root. Okay. Simple question. Right? Let X, the number of plants in each row is number of plants in each row is equal to X. The number of rows is also equal to X. Given that X into X equal to 2025. 2025. So X equal to root of X square. That is root of 2025. Find root of 2025.
And 220.
Root of 2025 is 220. How? Check. Root of 2025, how it comes?
45.
45, correct. 45.
45.
Factors are? Factors are?
3
3 into
5.
3 into 3 into 5 into 5. So root of 2025 equal to 3 into 3 into 5. 45. 45. Therefore, number of rows is equal to 45. Number of plants in each row is also equal to 45. Write the answer in that way. Question is not finding X. Question number of rows. Number of plants the number of plants in each row is also equal to 45. Next, we are going to find a method of finding square root, not by prime factorization method. This method is known as method of division method, finding square root by division method, This method you should study thoroughly this method because it is very useful in your higher classes, especially in chemistry and physics. When you are doing problems on chemistry and physics in +1 and +2, you should know how to finding square root of a number using division method. Because in CBSE, in +1 and +2, we are not using calculators. +1 and +2, we are not using calculators. In state syllabus, they can use calculator, but +1, +2 and CBSE, we cannot use calculator for calculations. So in chemistry and physics, it is better, you have to do the problems by not by using calculator. Manually you have to do. Okay, so there comes many problems where you have to find root of some numbers. So this method should be useful at that time. So you should make thoroughly with this method. And here we have some procedure, some steps are there. Okay, that I will explain detailedly for you, but those steps I will write and send through the WhatsApp. So you have to write those steps in your note. Keep it within your book, but no need to study that steps. The steps I will explain while we are doing the problem. So there is one or two pages are there. So I am not writing the steps now. I will write and send to you. You have to write those notes in your notes. Okay. So write the heading, finding square root by division method. Finding square root by division method. Finding square root by division method. For finding decimal numbers also this method is applicable. Okay. We have one more period now today when it is 3.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Okay. We will start this method that time. And before that I want to ask some question. Amaljit, root of 256 is what? Amaljit? Amaljit, root 256. Amaljit? Root of 256? I think some network issue. Nivedya, root 56.
160.
Isha, correct Nivedya. Isha,
Yes, ma'am.
square of 19.
3.
3. Sridev,
361.
360. Isha, from 11 to 20. Write 5 times before your next class.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Ken, Root of 196. Look at me.
14.
14, correct. Okay. Tamanna, square of 16. Square of 16.
And 256.
256. Nandana Sharath,
Yes, ma'am.
17 square.
Ma'am, 289.
289. Okay. Vaishnavi, root 324. Root of 324.
18.
18. Albert,
Ma'am,
root of 361.
190.
Adlio,
Yes,
root of
ma'am.
144.
12. 12.
12. Okay, good. Okay,
12.
dear.